So I'm literally in the studio holding back tears singing this stuff because these are things that I actually wanted, that I aspired for, that I, you know what I'm saying, worked my tail off for to get towards.
Yes.
And I'm like, God, I've worked so hard to potentially get to this place, but if I never reach this place, you know what I'm saying, but I make you happy and I make you proud, I'm gonna die a happy man.
What's going on, my friend? It's your boy Scooter, your station boost. We are now behind the beats. I am so excited because we have a new guest, and I'm telling you right now, man, I see so many amazing, great things with this artist right here, and I'm just so excited to bring to you none other than the homie Mike Teezy.
Yeah. What up, bro? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good. How you feeling, bro?
Man, feeling great. Cannot complain at all. God is good.
Yeah. So we got a couple of songs. Well, we play a lot of your songs actually, but a couple of the newest, couple of the newest joints we got. Let's talk about "I Gotta Tell Somebody," man.
Yeah.
That song is vibey, bro.
Appreciate it, man. What's crazy is like I created this song like 3 years ago and just left it sitting on my hard drive.
Really?
And literally, it was just sitting there. It was just a rough idea, and I had the hook, and I was like, you know what? Let me go back in and see what I could do with this joint. And I think I had part of the first verse done, but at a time, like at that time, I was working on so many things at the same time. So I would start on something, go to something else. Start on something, go to something else. And this is just one of those songs that I kind of just overlooked and kind of slept on for real. You know, I was just thinking like, yo, I really be telling my testimony everywhere I go. Like, why not make a song about it and talk about the goodness of God, talk about the things that God has brought me out of and everything that I faced, you know what I'm saying, in my lifetime so far, you know what I'm saying? Because this is an ongoing journey, you know what I'm saying? So something might happen tomorrow, God forbid, but you know what I'm saying? Something may happen. We gotta still tell somebody. We gotta still testify. You know, the word of God says that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimonies. And so I try my best to share my testimony almost everywhere I go, every platform I get on, because there is somebody out there that needs to hear what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So they can overcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's kind of where the song kind of came from. And I didn't even know it was gonna do what it was going to do. I did not know that at all. Cause like I said, the song was old. It was an older joint. I had it on my hard drive just sitting there. And last year something prompted me just, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and put it out there.
Yeah.
So I finished it up, added some little, you know what I'm saying, stuff with the cadences, ad libs and backgrounds and stuff like that. And now we gotta tell somebody. So yeah, bro.
So I love that you said it was an older song, but you put it out. And so one thing I want to ask, you said it's about 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Where were you at in that space? Can you kind of paint the picture in the space 3 years ago as compared to last year when you actually put the song out?
Yeah. So 3 years ago, like prior to releasing this song, I was in a space of everything just coming to pass. That's what it seemed like. Like it felt like I was literally in the harvest. And I was like, yo, I've been sowing seeds for so long. I've been planting and watering and tilling the ground, doing all of this work. And I'm finally starting to see some of the harvest. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that I've been praying for and asking God for, it seemed as if they were finally coming to pass. And I'm like, yo, I got to tell somebody about God's goodness because y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like all the times I was recording and working and trying to figure this thing out, doing shows in my city, get $20. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knows those stories. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started in college and recording in my bathroom closet, that's where I started. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, you looking at me now and you don't really know where I came from, what I've been through. I gotta tell somebody because like y'all don't really understand. And that's why I said some of that stuff in the song, talking about how recording in my bathroom closet, now I'm really on stage. Like you can literally catch me on stage now. So it's crazy how things start and just continue to progress over time. So that's literally where I was at. So I had just did the Greenhouse tour, and then I turned around and did the McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour, traveling with the Walls Group, Anthony Brown Group Therapy, Hezekiah Walker, Doe, Bree Babineau. Like it was so many legends on this one tour, and I got to be a part of that. And so I was literally in that headspace of like, yo, I got to tell somebody of God's goodness. Like, these are people that I dreamed of working with. Now we're peers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're in this thing together. We're co-laborers. You feel me? Like, that's where we at now. So these people know me. They know my name. They know, you know what I'm saying, my story a little bit. So it's just crazy how God works and orchestrates things, man, for real.
Man, that's dope, man, to be able to. Now, growing up, I want to ask because, you know, you're saying you're listening to these, you know, Walls Group, and we know the Walls Group, like, They
Yeah.
solid, you know what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Anthony Brown, group therapy and everything.
Crazy.
And so growing up, did you always kind of see yourself there, or like, man, one day I'm gonna make
Bro,
music and be able to share the scene? Or was it just like God taking,
not
maybe
at
you wanted to
all.
be a soccer or basketball player and God took you a
Facts.
different direction?
Facts. So, as a kid growing up, I loved to dance. So
Okay.
I was a
I could
dancer. Yeah,
tell. I
yeah,
could tell.
yeah. So I've been dancing since I was like 4 years old. I've always been like a background kind of guy. Like I play the drums, I would dance, I'd be beatboxing,
Okay.
and I didn't even discover the love of making music until later on in life. And so I was playing the drums in every single band. So I was in the marching band, the jazz band, the concert band, you know what I'm saying, all through school, you know what I'm saying? So that was what I thought my passion was, that I was gonna be doing is
Mhm.
just playing the drums for somebody or dancing background for somebody. Like I really wanted to be Michael Jackson's background dancer before he passed. Like that's where I was really trying to, you know what
Really?
I'm saying, go.
Okay.
Like for real, for real. And so from pop locking to break dancing to the flips, crumping, jerking, like I was doing it all. Like literally salsa. I'm doing every style of dance because I'm like, yo, I want to be versed in the dance world. Like I want people to really like
Absolutely.
hire me for this, you know what I'm saying? As time went on, and I'm sure you know my testimony about being paralyzed twice and stuff like that. You know, I kind of had this conversation with my dad because he wasn't really trying to support it at that time because he came from the world and that's what he was doing when he was in the world. Like he was dancing, he was about to be in like one of the breaking movies. It was just a lot of stuff that he was doing while he was in the world, and he didn't want to see me go down that same path. But I was
I
like,
get it.
listen, Dad, like the devil tried to take me out at a very early age. He tried to attack my legs. And I want to dance for God. Like, this is what I'm telling my dad at the time. And once he heard that, he was like, you know what? I'm going to take my hands off. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, you're doing something in him. I see you're doing something.
Yeah.
Do it. You know what I'm saying? And God just started developing and literally showing me all of these gifts over the years, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
when
so
I get to
dope.
high school, like I started playing around with freestyling and stuff. So during lunchtime, we all beating on the desk. We
Man.
playing beats from YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instrumentals like grinding and different things. Like we're freestyling over these joints.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yo, I can actually like, kind of freestyle a little bit. Like I'm kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
And so I get to college and I went to the same school as my sister. And one of her friends was like a rapper, like he was, trying to rap and stuff. And so he had a little name around the campus. And so my sister was trying to, big me up because at that time I was shy. Like I said, I'm to myself, I'm a background
What?
guy. Yeah, bro. Like
Shy?
now if you turn some music on and I start dancing, that's another thing. I ain't gotta
I
talk.
got you. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? When the music cuts off, like I'm shy, I'm to myself. I'm not really out here bragging and boasting type. I've never been
Yeah.
that guy. And so my sister was literally going to her friends like, yo, my brother can do this, he can do that, he can beatbox, he can dance, he can do this.
Yeah.
And I'm self-taught with everything as far as like, playing the drums and stuff like that. The Holy Spirit literally came over me and I learned how to play. And
Ooh.
so, yeah, crazy. And so I get to college. So I'm playing around in my sister's friend's studio. And so we started just, making songs and people, he would upload it to Facebook at that time.
Yeah.
And people were starting like comment like, yo, who is this guy? Who this guy? And then I get to school the next day and they like, yo, like that joint that bruh just dropped was da da da. I'm like, word? That's me on the hook or on the verse.
Yeah.
Word? That's you? Hey, bro, you fired, da da da. I was like, really? I don't
Yeah.
think that's for me, you know what I'm saying? Because my sister, she was the singer. My parents, they could sing.
Okay.
My whole family is musically inclined. And I
Yeah.
felt that I didn't have that gift. You know what I'm saying? So I was mainly like on the rapping tip and dancing tip, like when I first started this thing. And so as time progressed, like I said, the other gifts started just developing and coming out, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I started playing around with singing. I would always hear melodies, but I couldn't execute. But now, like, I literally see that God is developing that gift even more. I'm able to execute now. Whatever I'm hearing in my head, I can do it vocally, like, you know what I'm saying? So God has definitely blessed that. But yeah, I definitely had dreams of being a dancer or a hooper. I don't know if you see the trophies in the back. Like I was MVP and captain of, you know what I'm saying, basketball team. So I really wanted to, do this joint for real. So I still hoop from, time to time. I don't even see my hand too. I got this situation going on from hooping, but I'll bounce back soon.
So you know the question. You know the question all the unks and the relatives be asking, they see the injury, they be like, but did you win?
Did.
Okay.
I don't learn how to play with one hand. Mind you, I'm left-handed, so this is my left hand. But I shoot right-handed. So people don't even know how to guard me for real. But now I'm playing one hand just
Yeah.
cooking.
Wet. That's
Literally.
crazy.
I had to
Okay.
post a video to prove to you I was spitting facts.
Hey,
But
because you
people
know if
was
you don't
talking
post it,
crazy.
you know if you don't post it, it ain't real. You know.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to start recording the whole session because people just don't believe
Crazy.
it, bro. I'm literally out here, one hand, can't even dribble with this
Hey.
one no more. Like I gotta chill. I gotta have another surgery on this
Right
hand. I'm
over
like,
there
bro,
in the corner. Hey,
it's
I'm
bro.
bing, I'm hitting
You know what I'm
them.
saying? That's it. That's it.
Hey, I gotta tell
yeah.
somebody.
Facts. Gotta tell them.
Gotta tell
Facts,
somebody.
Pun
That's
intended.
crazy. Man, I
Yeah.
love the fact. Now, gotta tell somebody. I gotta ask, did you make the beat or is this like you
No,
just collab
so
with somebody?
shout out Louis Gary.
Okay.
He actually produced this beat years ago.
Okay.
And he's actually a key producer of mine. If you heard Bible Going Viral, he
Yeah.
produced that one. You know what I'm saying? There's other
Nice.
songs that he's done over the years. Like we've been locked in for, I want to say about 6-7 years. Like he been sending, beats.
How did
or
that
whatever.
relationship work?
IG, Instagram. Yeah, like literally, like different producers have reached out to me, and I've always been a person to like give somebody an opportunity or a chance. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
people would be submitting beats to me like via DM or
Yeah.
asking for my email, and I'm like, yo, I'm always down to listen because you never know what
Yeah.
somebody has. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah. So he sent me like some beats, and I started knocking them out. Now, like some other producers I'm working with, they from the UK, like young cats. Like these is people like just graduating high school type. Like they literally just
That's
hitting me up.
fire.
They hungry, you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
appreciate the hunger because I'm hungry too. Like I stay
Yeah.
hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
That's fire.
yeah, bro, I love it. I love it.
I love it, man. Gotta tell
Yeah.
somebody. So
Yes, sir.
I love that joint. But we also have another song that we play this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
This next song that I want to talk about has become a personal favorite of mine.
Praise God.
Die Happy Man.
Yeah.
Take me behind the emotion in that song because it's like that's one of them songs where it's just like, you know what, God,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's me and you. And if I have to leave this earth, I'm good because I will be with you, right?
Exactly.
And so kind of take us to how this song came about and what kind of headspace or spot in your life you were when you created it.
Yeah. So a couple years ago, I did a remix to Shabuzi's A Bar Song.
Okay.
And that's a country joint, you know what I'm saying? It was going extremely crazy. I think it's close to let me go look before I lie. I don't want to lie online. Let me go check.
We actually that's actually a song that we play on the station too.
Fire. Let's go.
Yeah, we
the video got 7.7 million views. Like that's my most viral video to date. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, black people doing country, it was a thing. You know what I'm saying? I just did it playing around. I didn't know what was gonna come from it. People was loving it. They was like, yo, you need to do more country. You need to do more country. I was like, bro, what? I literally didn't touch country again. I was working on New Leaf. I had just finished it, all that good stuff. And so I'm promoting New Leaf for the rest of the year. Top of the year, I think 2025. I got a distribution deal with the Orchard. And so we're having like a meeting and it was like, bro, when you gonna give us this country? Like people want in the country, like we see it, you know what I'm saying? We see the results and da-da-da-da. When you gonna give it to us? I'm like, yo, I got you. I'm working on some stuff. I got some ideas. And so around the time that my video was going viral, I got hit up by Thomas Rhett. He's like a country legend, you know what I'm saying? And he has this song, it's called Die a Happy Man, which he kind of dedicated to his wife. And so he had messaged me and like reposted the He Missed Me joint. And he was like, yo, my kids listen to this song every day, at least 7 times a day. You know, keep doing what you're doing, da-da-da. Like, kind of really encouraging type from the country, you know what I'm saying? From a country artist, from Countryland. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is a legend for real. Millions of followers. Like, this dude is legit, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, you know what if I did a song, you know what I'm saying, to pay homage to him? Maybe he'll hop on it, whatever. And so I wrote this song kind of based off of what he was doing, but he was writing it towards his wife. And I was like, you know what? I respect what he was doing, but I would die a happy man if I go to be with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? If I go to be with God, if I make it to heaven, like that's when I know I've literally fulfilled my assignment. You know what I'm saying? I completed the mission. I did exactly what I was supposed to do on this earth. And so I just started, literally singing, and everything that was just coming out was literally first take. If I never get to sing in front of 10,000 fans, I was literally just going in on like, you know what? If these things never happen, you know what I'm saying? If these things that I've been working towards, if they never happen and I please God, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally did that. So I'm literally in the studio holding back tears singing this stuff because these are things that I actually wanted. that I
Yes.
aspired for, that I, you know what I'm saying, worked my tail off for to get towards.
Yes.
And I'm like, God, I've worked so hard to potentially get to this place, but if I never reach this place, you know what I'm saying, but I make you happy and I make you proud, I'm a die a happy man. So yeah, that's
Man.
literally where I was at, man.
I love that song and the message behind that song because, man, a lot of times, people will say, get kudos and things like that. And it's
Yeah,
like, man, I just want to hear well done. At the
facts,
end of the day, man,
facts.
I would I would hate it for it to, and I never try to make light of the situation or make
Yeah,
it, make joke of it, but I never want to hear that depart from me.
man.
I like that hurt,
Yeah,
boy.
for
You hear
sure. I
that? It's
never
like,
knew you.
what you mean? I was
Never,
talking about you and that's heavy, bro. To hear
never.
that, I love the message behind that song.
Praise
So
God.
I'll tell you what, man. When you were in that space, I know you said
Yeah,
you were fighting back tears
yeah,
in the studio when you were actually doing it. It was on a one take.
yeah,
Kind of take me, if you can, to some of
yeah,
the things that kind of just got you to an emotional state of, man, you know what?
yeah,
I don't care if this is it. I'm with
yeah.
God. Kind of just take me
Facts.
to some of those things that kind of got you emotional.
Yeah, so like I said, coming from a time where everything was popping off, everything's going viral, everything's looking great, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, God, like we can stay here. But then I've
Yeah.
had those low moments too, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
where nothing was working. Like I'm posting and nothing's happening. I'm dropping songs, people don't know about it because the algorithm is always changing. So they ain't seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I'm chasing all of this stuff without keeping the main thing the main thing. I literally just talked about this on another podcast too. Like I literally have to remind myself why I'm doing this. If one person gets affected and gets saved off of a song that I release, I
Yes.
did my job.
Phew.
Yes, I want to impact millions. I want to impact billions. But if I served 100 people and I did them, you know what I'm saying? I served them well. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what put me in the perspective of like, yo, I have to remember why I started this thing to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And then keep it genuine. And I literally started because I wanted music that I could dance to. Because I knew that there was so much pollution in the music, you know what I'm saying, nowadays. And so I knew that there was other dancers that wanted to serve God with their gifts. And that's where I started. And so it went from dancers to becoming people that dealt with suicide, people that dealt with depression, people that saying are constantly
Yeah.
battling lust or all of these
Yeah.
different things. Like I'm serving all of those people now because I've been in all of those realms and headspaces. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what really put me in my place. For
For
real.
sure.
Like literally seeing the highs, but also seeing the lows and finding my place in between because you gotta stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll
Man.
get humbled.
Wait.
And I'm like,
real
listen,
quick.
God, I can't take another L. I can't take another down moment. Like, keep me
Yeah.
where you want me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to move out of place. I don't want to move without you.
Yeah.
Keep me with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want to make sure that your presence is felt in every song that I release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And that's dope, man, because just hearing you talk and just hearing more of your heart posture,
Yeah.
I can see, man, it is the dance, it is the music, but it's
Yeah.
not just that, because you
Facts.
want to make sure you live in this thing on a daily basis. I think a
Yeah.
lot of times people don't live what they preach or
Yeah.
don't really, they talk
Exactly.
about it and they're great
Yeah.
storytellers. They're great,
Facts.
there's a difference between anointing and being just
That's key.
good and talented,
That's
right?
key. Yeah.
And knowing that you have the talent, but that anointing is
Yeah. That's the
way
difference.
more, that's
Yeah.
a big difference. And to know
For
that
sure.
you know that, that's incredible, bro. How easy or how tough is you to kind of navigate the season that you're going through
Yeah.
with relating it to music and knowing how deep you
Man.
can say
Yeah.
while you're going through
Yeah.
it and, relating that into music?
Like I said earlier, it's like I know that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimonies. And so a lot of the times in CHH or in Christian music, we try to stay surface because everything needs to be this. I'm in a place where I've been very vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? And I literally had dropped a freestyle a few weeks ago, and I had sampled Donnie McClurkin's Speak to My Heart,
Yes,
Holy
yes.
Spirit. So I literally put that, keep on talking to me. I literally put that in there because I'm like, yo, I need to hear the voice of God in this season. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, I'm dealing with this, got family issues, got personal, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
literally trying to put it all on the table to let people know You know what I'm saying? The grass ain't greener over here. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just green where you water it. Like if you keep tilling the ground, eventually your grass gonna be green too. But you know what I'm saying? People see a lot of the fruit, but they don't see the tears that had to water the soil.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, yeah, bro, like for me, I think I find it easy to
Okay.
really like put it out there, but
That's good.
over the years, I had to get there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always easy because I'm used to hearing the shallow, like surface level type of, CHH type music or Christian music, period. And
Yeah.
so people like to just keep it there, but people are dealing with other things that you haven't touched on. And you're just saying, yeah, just give it to God, just give it to God. But they don't even know how.
They don't know.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how.
Yeah.
People
I
are
love
still learning every day. I'm still learning every day. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to get it right every single day, but I'm trying my best. One thing I'm going to do is try my best every single day. If I mess up, I wake up, start over again. You know what I'm saying? God, forgive me for yesterday, but I'm on a new day. Help me today. You know what I'm saying? Give me the faith that I need for today. Give me the grace that I need for today. And so, yeah, bro, I just love creating music for one, but I love storytelling. That's what kind of put me even in that headspace of doing country music, because country artists are some of the best storytellers.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? So
I was listening to some songs and they'll tell you, I woke up this morning, I put on my shoes, I got out
best storytellers,
like,
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yes.
Fire.
And as a lyricist myself, as a person that loves lyrics, I was like, you know what? I really got to give this country thing like my all. Like I really got to tell a story within what the songs that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? So, because I love telling stories when it's just Christian R&B or Christian rap. Like I love giving those bars and different things. But when it comes to country, it's just a different level of storytelling. I'm like, yo, I want to be versed in everything, because if I'm doing it as unto the Lord, I want to do it with greatness. You know what I'm saying? I want to put my best foot forward every single time.
Fire.
So, yeah, bro, like I love it. I love it. And so, like I said, with storytelling, transparent is another part of that too. So, yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being transparent and just utilizing your gift. One thing I will say to you, and this is kind of off, just off top, bro, you are like, so before I became Christian and really saved, like for real, I was R&B. Like I'm talking about Genuine, Drew here, like I'm there with it, right?
Yeah.
And so when I got to gospel, I think the artist that kind of caught my eye when it came to Christian R&B or R&P, as some like to say, was Jordan Armstrong.
Facts.
And
for sure.
No lie, I can put you next to Jordan. Like,
facts.
My top is like, Jordan Armstrong, you, Young Chris, and stuff like that. Even past 83, going back to past 83.
For sure.
It's like that's my vein, right?
That's
and
fire.
So I just want to make sure I let you know in front of everybody, bro, you are awesome. You are talented. You are amazing at what you do. I'm a fan, and I truly appreciate your heart posture towards God and sharing the gift and being firm with your gift, not sugarcoating it, because I don't never see you sugarcoat.
Nah.
So not sugarcoating it, but just giving it to you, everybody raw. I appreciate you for doing that, bro.
Man,
Real
that's
talk.
love, bro. I appreciate that.
Real talk. So you got anything coming up, bro?
Yes.
You might got some news or something. I don't know. What we got cooking?
Yeah. So I'm working on a new project. It's called Chameleon. And it's pretty much going back to how versed I am, you know what I'm saying, as a creative, over the years. I think starting in like 2020, when COVID first hit, I was doing like every challenge that popped up, no matter who it was, no matter what style, what genre. I was doing every single one, putting my best foot forward. And I think that's what literally like initiated all of the success that we're seeing now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A lot of the seeds that I've sown, like I said, it didn't matter who it was, a no name, a big name. I was doing every single challenge. And over the course of, that year, people kept calling me a chameleon because I could just hop on anything and I could fit the style. I could just fit the style. But at the end of the day, I'm still being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm being true to myself and who God made me. So that's why Chameleon is literally going to be like a standout type of project, because I want to showcase, I'm trying not to give out too much, but I want to showcase a lot of the genres that I love, you know what I'm saying, within this one body of work, to where people can see like, yo, he had R&B on here, but then he had Afrobeat, but then he had, maybe he had country, maybe he had gospel, maybe he had all these different styles on this one project. So yeah, Chameleon, it's coming very, very soon. Try not to give too much, but give enough to where people want to, you know what I'm saying, really tap in. But listen, if you really want to be locked in, all you got to do is text me. So text me Harvest, HRVST, to the number 336-443-8191. And I'm going to keep you updated on everything, bro. Every single release, every single drop, merch drop, tour dates, because we working on a tour too. You know what I'm saying? Without saying too much, I gotta say enough. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say enough, gotta tell somebody that, listen, we working. So I'm excited.
That's what's up. I
Yes,
love
sir.
it, bro. I love it, man. For somebody that's listening right now, maybe they were in a space before we land this plane. Maybe you were in a space and somebody's watching right now and they're like, man, I really love how because a lot of people think it's overnight success, right? This overnight is just the biggest thing. People just think you just go to post the video, wake up, and you viral. And sometimes it don't go.
No.
Don't go like that. And so
most of the time.
For that person, can you kind of give them some type of word of encouragement, especially from you going through your journey and like, man, it was a little rocky to now being, okay, I really can see some things.
Man, that's a great point. I love to touch on this because, like, even watching the Grammys, I don't know if you've seen some of the highlights, because I didn't watch the full show, but I just saw some highlights of different people's either acceptance speeches or, you know what I'm saying, while they're performing. So a lot of people have been working 10 years to see the success that they're seeing now. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But we're thinking like, yo, this just happened yesterday. Like, they just popped off. And so for somebody like me, I have literally been working and working so hard because it's like I wanted to prove myself wrong. I wanted to prove my doubt wrong, that God is still good, that God is still going to provide, and all of these things is going to happen because I believed. I trusted God. I did all of these things. And so one of the scriptures that I held on to was Galatians 6:9, and I literally built the whole brand on that, like harvest land, harvest, whatever. I literally built the whole brand on that. Be not weary and well doing, for in due season you shall reap the harvest. If you faint not. You know what I'm saying? So I literally had to keep encouraging myself not to faint. Don't throw in the towel, because when you least expect it, that's when God is going to move. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad often says, because he's a preacher, he often says, you know, you might need God at midnight. He might come at 11:59. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be like that sometimes. But, you know what I'm saying, God is still faithful. You know what I'm saying? He is still faithful to his word. And we just have to remember that. It's definitely tough. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done a lot of times. But knowing that all of our faith and our trust is in him, we're not relying on our own strength and our own self. God is faithful. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
he is.
if we keep repeating that to ourselves or keep proclaiming that over our life, that God is faithful, we're not putting our own outcome on ourselves. Yes. It's all on God at this point. So I'm literally trusting his process. I'm trusting his plan, and I'm going to just do the work. I got faith that God is going to move with the works that I'm doing, and we're just going to see it eventually. We don't know when eventually is, but it's going to happen. The harvest is coming for sure.
I love it. I love it. The homie Mike Teezy, for those who may not know, man, give us your social media information. How can we continue to follow and support your ministry, bro?
Yes. So tap in with me on Instagram or TikTok at official Mike Teezy. YouTube, just search Mike Teezy. All my videos will pop up. Apple Music, Spotify, all of that good stuff. Same thing, Mike Teezy. Or like I said earlier, text me 336-443-891. You can say, hey, Harvest, what up, Teezy? Whatever you want to say, shoot me a text and I'll lock you into the community. And you'll be locked in for good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Mike T, it's your boy Mike Teezy.
Yeah.
On Behind the Beats, your station boost. Thank you so much, bro. I pray that God continues to elevate you, and everything that you touch is a blessing and an overflow to your family, your friends, and everybody who's in contact with you.
Praise God, man. I appreciate that for real.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Scooter. This is your station boost. Listen, I love you, but God loves you so much more. Reason I can say I love you is because I love God, and I love every single thing that he created. And guess what, friend? That includes you. Be blessed, and we see you next time on Behind the Beats with your station boost, baby.